What's up, my friend? Welcome back. I hope you're having a fantastic day full of kind and happiness. The movie is set in England in the early 1700s, during a time when the country is at war with France. On the throne sits Queen Anne, who is often sick, has painful gout, and is very emotional. She has suffered the loss of 17 children, and she keeps 17 pet rabbits in their place. Because she is frail and doesn't care much about politics, she lets her closest friend, Lady Sarah Churchill, handle all the real ruling of the country. Sarah is powerful, confident, and tough. She is the Queen's trusted advisor, companion, and secret lover. She uses her strong influence over the Queen to control Parliament and decide the course of the war. Sarah is the original favorite and uses a kind of tough love with the Queen, often scolding her, but she does genuinely care for her.
The arrival of a new servant.
The dynamic changes when Abigail Hill arrives. Abigail is Sarah's cousin, but her family lost all their money, and she's now forced to work as a lowly scullery maid, arriving at the castle just covered in mud. Now, Abigail is determined to get her noble status back and sees the Queen's court as her only chance. Abigail is cunning and begins to work her way up. And when she sees how much pain the Queen is in from her gout, she secretly collects special herbs to help her, even though she is severely punished by Sarah for going into the Queen's room without permission. When the herb works, Sarah promotes Abigail to be the Queen's Lady of the Bedchamber.
The fight for power.
Abigail quickly realizes the true nature of the relationship between Sarah and the Queen. She begins to charm Queen Anne with flattery and kindness, the opposite of Sarah's, harsh honesty. Abigail gives the Queen exactly what she needs, someone who is gentle and gives her constant attention. A vicious love triangle begins as Sarah and Abigail competes to be the Queen's most loved companion. Tries to hold on to her control by using her long history of political power over the Queen. Abigail is far sneakier. She works with a political opponent in Parliament to undermine Sarah. She also begins a sexual relationship with the Queen, stealing Sarah's most intimate role. The Queen, needy and easily swayed, starts to favor Abigail. Sarah tries to fight back with angry letters and threats, but this only pushes the Queen further away.
The final vicious blow.
The rivalry becomes all-out war. Abigail takes the final cruel step. She poisons Sarah's tea, causing Sarah to fall ill and be dragged away, disgraced and out of the palace. Now, with Sarah gone, Abigail wins. She's promoted, gets her noble title back by marrying a lord, and becomes the new, undeniable favorite. However, once Abigail has everything she wanted, she becomes arrogant. She is now lazy, ignores the Queen, and acts cruelly towards the palace staff and even one of the Queen's beloved rabbits. The Queen, still miserable and now even more alone, finally realizes Abigail's true and cold nature. In the final scene, the Queen forces Abigail to kneel down and massage her leg, reminding Abigail that despite her new title, she is still a servant and the Queen is still in control of her life. The movie ends with Abigail's victory turning into a kind of a prison.
Conclusion.
The Favorite has a simple but interesting story, and it features fantastic performances by EmmaStone and Olivia Colman. The odd camera angles and lenses, plus the slow pace sometimes, really hurt my enjoyment. And because of the acting and the cool story, I'm giving The Favorite a 6 out of 10. I expected a little bit more from this movie, but it's worth watching for the performances alone. Now, if you think that this movie is a 10 out of 10, a 5 out of 10, or a 1 out of 10, well then I'm happy for you. Please let me know why in the comments below. And if you've made it this far into the video, well, that means you should like the video and subscribe to the channel.
Okay. Do it. Do it.
Thank you. Take care, and I will see you in the next movie. And as always, in case I don't see ya, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.